Lucien.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is JoeJinMovieSoAwesome. I'm Joe.
I'm Won-Jin.
Welcome our 67 subscribers.
Oh, wow.
That's like a
very significant boost.
Like a 5% growth.
Mm.
Thank you so much to the new subscribers. Hey, I'm so sorry for the delay, guys. It's totally my fault. Nothing to do with Won-Jin. I had to be at a funeral, and I just had to stay there for much longer than I anticipated. So I'm so sorry for the delay. We did post a notice of a delay. Oh, what's up, Walker?
Oh, Scott Walker, what's up?
What's up, ZZ?
ZZ.
Yeah, Walker, so we're going to do a review of Sandman Volume 2 and the special episode first. So, Walker, if you want to join us for Let's Talk, I think Let's Talk will start in about 30 minutes. So that's when you can join us. What's up, ZZ in the building? Hey, big shout out to our Triple Trouble, ZZ, Scott Walker, and Void of Parrot.
And our #1 subscriber, Uichan Hong.
Music, Russian ID, Kayla Marie, Jasmine, Zach Miller Does Movies, and all our 67 subscribers. But this is going to be our spoiler review of Sandman Season 2, Volume 1, Volume 2, and the special episode. You have been warned. Oh, thank you, Walker. Here we go. Yo, Won-Jin, let me go first. Volume 2, honestly, if you ask me, was it good? Yes. But was it good as Volume 1? No. But the special episode made me forgive everything, man.
Yeah, that was a really interesting approach, because I was thinking that maybe it was going to be like a continuation of Morpheus' story, but it almost felt like a spin-off.
Yo. Actually, I had a different anticipation. I thought it was going to be different than Morpheus. But you know what my problem is? Like, why isn't there Season 3 where we get mini episodes? Because, remember, Season 1 was more mini episode structure. Remember?
Yeah.
So, after watching the special episode, I was like, why can't there be a Season 3 with desire, despair, delirium, destiny as like the driving force of stories?
Because we, as you can see from the special episode, they also have so many stories to tell.
Yeah, and honestly, when it comes to Season 2, Volume 2... Oh, first of all, let's talk about Season 2, Volume 2. It had some smart moments. I love the part where Dream talks with Father Time and Mother Night.
You know, the former Nazi.
Yes, what was that drama?
The Man in the High Castle.
Yeah, he is great actor.
What was it, like John Smith? Was that his name or something?
The casting was perfect.
So former Nazi was his father.
No, but the great thing about that was he really isn't a person. He was a personification of time. That's why he's unforgiving. He's not a nice person, and he's in a hurry because time only moves forward. Yeah, that's why his speech makes sense. And Night was also great. You know, it doesn't matter if you love the Night as much as you want. The Night doesn't care. Come here, and so I love those scenes. There were also brilliant scenes in between, like when the dreamscape gets invaded. And I did like the twist, though, where, you know, they kind of gave us the hope that Morpheus might live, but it doesn't turn out that way. Yeah. And it was kind of a beautiful subversion in the way Volume 1, where Satan gives up hell. So, like, I like how smart it is. Yeah. So that's what I loved about Volume 2. Oh, boys, can we please do a full list of sessions and you can ask any question about Once Upon a Time? Okay, all right, Walker. Soon.
No, my favorite thing about Volume 2 was that it still retained the charm of being like this fairy tale or like Greek myth. It still retains that vibe. And the way Morpheus tries to, well, not avoid death, but try to save his kingdom
Mm-hmm.
and everything. This all feels like one of those 1001 delights. This always managed to retain that feeling.
You know what it is, Won-Jin? Let me cut you off. I'm sorry. You know what it is? The moment Dream becomes human, he dies.
Oh, that's a very good point.
That's the poetry of it.
Yeah, I think that's been starting from like the very first
No, but
episode of the season.
and that is the message, because remember, I mean, we're going to talk about the special episode too, though. But one of the reason why this show is very faithful to Greek philosophy
Yeah.
is because, one thing, I think we talked about this privately before. The Iliad, Achilles in Iliad is a hero, not because he's the greatest warrior of the Greeks. It's because he knows he's going to die, but he goes to Troy anyway. That's why Iliad is a masterpiece, in that Achilles becomes a hero by dying. So here it's come the same. Dream, if he kept himself as his father would, time, being an asshole, basically, like not asshole, but not human. His time isn't human, but the moment Dream becomes human, his funeral means something to us because he died. The other ones know, and that's why I thought it was a smart way to add this. Despair's predecessor died before too. That's the only endless that died, right?
Yeah,
That's
we get hinted that she's the second one.
No, but that's also poetic, because despair and dreams are what makes humans. Our struggle. That's why that special episode in the end where death becomes the main character. That's why that was a perfect special episode to keep that theme going. Because remember, I was so wrong, Won-Jin, when I said, remember in our review of Volume 1, I thought there was going to be a Ragnarok-style battle?
Yeah.
I was so wrong.
No.
It was never going to be that way. And the funny thing is, Father Time already warned Dream. Oh, but Destiny's Book... Oh, Destiny's Book has one destination, death. And, well, you may die from getting sledgehammered or slipping. The ending is the same. But Dream's death has meaning because of what he did before death. And the other endless will never have it. For example, one of the tragedy of death, for example, now we talk about the special episode. One of the things that made me sad about that is her death for a day. Yeah, it was impactful, but that doesn't compare to the human beings that actually die for good. One of my favorite scenes in Iliad, for example, is, the Greeks and Trojans are fighting. And Iliad is extremely violent. It describes real violence, like guts, like people getting stabbed in the groin, guts falling out. And then the gods suddenly come down. So the gods on Troy's side and gods on Greek side fight. But you know why their fight is funny? They don't die. So all they're fighting is a joke. So these gods are fighting and being assholes, but all the human beings down there are
They die for real.
literally getting their guts ripped out of them. Anyway, I was surprised by the last episode the most. I really like part 2 more than part 1. Oh, that's a fair assessment. I think everybody will have a different opinion. I wonder if the next series is going to be about Death Story. I don't think they're going to do any more of this,
Because I think the name will have to change, because we no
Sandman
longer have
is-
Morpheus, so it's not going to be Sandman.
Yeah. And it is funny how Death got to meet herself after she died. No, but Zessie, that was symbolic. Because no, that was symbolic. That like she's still gonna be Death. So, anyway, your turn, Won-Jin.
I agree that this journey, the season 2, is, I think, thematically very consistent, and it has this integrity to its theme. So its focuses, because in the first season we see a lot of that serial killing by the Corinthian, basically pulling the whole story, like the plot together. But here, everything deals with Morpheus becoming, like you said, more human. It starts from like nada, and he's trying to make up for the mistakes that he's made and the people he's hurt.
You know what's funny? It's not Corinthian's fault. The dream that made Corinthian made him that way.
That's right. But now we know.
The changed dream made Corinthian, and he is a father to him, and that's why. Because Dream became more human, the new Corinthian is more human.
He's so caring.
Exactly.
He's so caring and sweet.
Yeah.
He's completely smitten by Constantine.
Hey, now that we mentioned that, I did feel like this season it could have been 2 seasons, though. I usually feel opposite. We just watched Olgar 2, where I wish it was shorter. No, I didn't mention nothing. All I said was that movie was trash. I didn't say nothing else. But here, I did get the sense that Volume 2 packed in a lot more materials than they planned to, maybe. Because I felt like there were, like, at least one more season worth of material there. Because I feel like Corinthian and Constantine's love story was a little rushed. There was just stuff like that. And it is funny how Death get to meet herself after she died. Yeah, Zedley. And I like that. And I also love Loki and Game of Thrones Joffrey being lovers and
that's Joffrey. I was wondering, it's like, where have I seen this guy?
Yeah, he's Joffrey.
Oh wow, he's all grown up. That's Joffrey. What's his name? Puck? Yeah. I had no clue. But I keep thinking to myself, that guy looks familiar. Where have I seen this guy?
Oh, one thing I will also criticize is, though, I thought, just like the Corinthian Constantine love line, I thought the Furies choosing
Hippolyte.
as a avatar was a little rushed. I felt a little rushed.
Yeah, I agree.
I like that they packed it. Yeah, but for me, it could have been 2 more episodes at least. I think they were trying to reach an ending.
Yeah, now that you mentioned the what are they called? The Furies or the kindly ones?
Yeah.
I wasn't really convinced why they were doing that, because towards the end, it almost looked like it was they were having this like they were going on a power trip. But I wasn't really convinced. Like, what's their end game there?
No, but even in Greek mythology, let me explain for people who don't know Greek mythology. Like in Greek mythology, there is no god figure. Zeus is not all powerful, so Furies are considered something they can't even intervene, and like family killing each other is a line, because they're called Eumenides in Greek, by the way, and they're. So the show here, when they say the Corinthian ones, they're exactly right. They're being exactly faithful to the Greek mythology. But they're like an unstoppable force. They're supposed to represent the sort of they're more their attribute than even the gods, because gods, I don't know, in Greek mythology they kind of feel like they have free will. The Furies don't. They're just the force.
So I understand that, and it does look like that they have power that even the gods cannot overpower, and blah blah blah. But the thing is, when you hear their dialogues, they say things like, your realm is ours, we're gonna take over your realm, blah 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 blah. Because I don't think that's supposed to be their job. Isn't it just to like punish him?
You're right.
Yeah, so I was thinking, it's like, is there like expansion going on? Are they moving into a new territory? Are they like trying to take over the Endless? So yeah, that needed, I think, more explanation.
No, but remember when Death was about to give death to her brother, didn't she tell them to shut the fuck up?
Yeah.
So
it's just
Death,
between me and my brother.
Yeah, so Death has power over them. Yeah, but that was interesting. No, but Won-Jin, you know what? I don't think we're supposed to think that deep. Yeah, because if you want to go in there, Orpheus storyline also was like, well, it's from Greek mythology.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I want to speak in terms of entertainment value. Like, why do you watch movie? We want to have a little fun, forget about our life problems. But
That's right.
But we also, if we're lucky, we might learn something, right? I thought this show did a fantastic job on that part. So 2 things. 1, it was entertaining, and number 2, it gave us something to think about. And was it logical? No. But the plot was done in a way where I don't have to think too deeply about it. We're just in for the ride. That's why it made sense. Because even by Won-Jin, by your logic, a lot of things didn't make sense. Like why is the new dream like reviving some and killing others? And I thought the new dream was supposed to represent upgrade, like by becoming more human.
Wait a minute. Now I realize.
Game of Thrones, Grey
yeah,
Worm.
that's Grey Worm.
Yeah.
I was also thinking that he looks familiar. He's Grey Worm from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
It was like a juicy cake with all the right ingredients. Yeah. It's about preparing yourself. So, in 2 sentences, the theme of the series is all things end, but that's a new beginning. It's kind of like the Japanese anime we grew up watching, Won-Jin. Like, the death is not the end.
Death is only the beginning.
Remember, the funeral is beautiful. We get to see sides of these endlesses that we haven't seen before. For example, Despair, who I thought was a completely useless little bitch, she says something very insightful. But only by, being completely despair do we... Because she's the only one, like, her speech is, I'm going to remember this. So there are these powerful moments where the endless, as personification of their attributes, kind of teach us a lesson. And desire also shows a different side, now that desire is literally saying, now that I got what I wanted, I regret it. Because they've been saying that I'm going to make you spill family blood, fuck you. But now that desire, our human desire, we get what we want, we don't feel good. We're like, oh my God, I kind of feel bad. It's like, Won-Jin, you want to have a chocolate ice cream, you have it, you're like, why the fuck did I eat this? That feeling.
That also depends on the age, though. When you're a kid, you're like, that was good.
When you got digestive.
Maybe I'll have a little more later.
So they're literally what they are. So that's why it worked for me. That's why, Won-Jin, you're absolutely right about like the flaws. But if you don't think deeply, because my different flaw was, why isn't destruction like?
Oh yeah, since you mentioned destruction, I was thinking like, he's such a good big brother figure.
Yeah, but I thought that was kind of ironic. You're supposed to destroy things. Why are you kind of acting like? If you want to think about that, aren't you supposed to be bound by your attribute? I
think that's why he was outside the castle, because he knew that his inherent attribute is to destroy shit. He's gonna mess up the wedding. I mean, not the wedding. I mean, the funeral.
Oh, that's a good take. I didn't think of it that way. That's a good take.
So that's why he didn't want to join in. I was thinking.
That's a good take.
Because he knew wherever he goes, he wreaks havoc.
Oh, the new dream is another metaphor. In order to have a new dream, your sleep must be disturbed. Oh, that's an interesting take. And that is the natural way. Yeah, so there were a lot of these like 3D metaphors and stuff. So that was really good. But let's go to the special episode, because that was my favorite. I was like, so let me get this straight, Won-Jin. HBO has money to make True Detective Season 2. So they should make, Netflix should have money to make Sandman Season 3. And it should be called Sandman, the Saga of the Endless. No, that's a way to end it, right? But because Dream is already dead, but that doesn't mean they can't have Dream on a special episode. So they should have like a 11-episode special of like an anthology of like the
different members of the Endless.
Yeah, like one episode where they discuss how Time and Night banged and they had these older children they didn't love, and then talk about destiny in one episode, delirium. Oh, another interesting episode will be where the light turns into delirium.
Like what happened to delirium before she became delirium.
Yeah, some of that wasn't explained. And something about desire and despair. They're twins. So something where they show a human being kind of like Dorian Gray or Dr. Jekyll and Hyde, where they mess around. I thought there was so much potential. Especially with the powerful actors, man. Oh. And he needed an invitation to the castle, and it was as if you invited destruction in your house. Sure, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was good.
And like you said, if they make like another spin-off season based on the Endless, I'm pretty sure it will be pretty good, judging from like what we saw from the special episode. I like how it was intriguing me through this like new character, this human character that the show introduces in the beginning. What was his name? Sexton?
Yeah, Sexton.
Yeah.
Furnival.
So I was wondering like where Morpheus was.
By the way, fuck his parents for calling him a Sexton Furnival, man. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? That is so so irresponsible. Fuck you. But anyway, go on, please.
But, Sexton, it could mean like 16.
Man, let's be honest. No one was thinking 16. They was thinking about sex.
And I like how it intrigued me with this new character. And when Morpheus was no longer to be found, and as soon as he started writing that letter contemplating suicide, I instantly knew that this was going to involve death. And yes, death came. And when he slipped on the refrigerator, I thought he had died.
Yeah, me too. At the beginning, I thought
because she showed up.
Yeah.
But the surprise was she was on her day off.
Yeah.
That comes once in a century, which makes it even more interesting.
Yeah. It was a fun short story.
Yeah.
And even like Sexton Furnival's story, man. You know what that lesson is? That's the old lesson of, remember in Fargo, season 4 was it? There was a man who wanted to solve all the world's problem, and he gave away all his fortune, and then he gave away all his body parts, and then he gave away his life. It's kind of like that. It's where, there's a very ambiguous line between altruism and selfishness. Sometimes being selfish is for the greater good. Sometimes being altruistic is not all that crapped up to be. So, because my question to Sexton is, so you kill yourself, isn't that a selfish act? Because you didn't solve any of the problems you said you would. Or at least contribute.
And while I was watching it, I was thinking to myself, man, I mean, I understand that there are people like him who think the same way right now. It could be called cynical, or it could also be seen as like super caring. But in my opinion, I thought that was very arrogant. Because the world is not ending. Humans are ending. Earth is still going to be here. The planet, I mean, we had all these different species that dominated this planet. They came and went. They're gone. And we've been here for like, recorded history is like, I don't know, 30,000 years. And we think that we're so important that we're destroying the planet. We're destroying this. We're ending the world. No, we're not.
No, but it's also about... Because, the special episode was perfect in that Sexton is, I assume he's in his 20s. When you're in your 20s, you think you know everything, and you hate people. And even with his roommate, he was having a trouble communicating. But remember Death's perfect line. Oh, how much difference a day makes.
Yeah, a day makes. Now you want to live?
It's like Training Day. Remember? Fuck you, Denzel Washington. It's that. And that's why it's a good story, but the message is there. Like, if you stop thinking about big issues and look around you.
Count your blessings.
No. like I think he's gonna start to understand his blessing. That's my opinion. I'm not saying you're wrong, Won-Jin, but just look around you. Confucius said, "Stop worrying about what other people think of you. Worry about how much you know about others." The moment Sexton took interest in that suicide,
Yeah. What's her name? Jackie, was it?
it gave him humility. Oh my God, what a fuckhead I am. Here's this woman who been raped, just like South Korea against United States, who still perseveres. And what am I talking about? There's love waiting for me right around the corner. And that's the lesson. It's like getting a pet. You think you know, I'm going to stop the meat industry. Get a dog and test your love. You know, like the answer is simple. That's the beauty of the special episode. Death, you know, this is, by the way, this is a God above God. And then all she needed to do was say, just talk to people, motherfucker. And it's, oh shit, I love my life. It's awesome. Fuck Sylvie. Who's that bitch again? Here's a beautiful Jackie.
I love how like the show never showed us Sylvie.
Yeah, fuck Sylvie.
Fuck Sylvie.
That's just the symbol. Hey, and by the way, it's not even Sylvie's fault. It's your fault for putting Sylvie on a pedestal. She don't give a fuck about you. And let's be honest, Sexton, you didn't give a fuck about Sylvie either. It just hurt your little fragile ego. That's what the fuck happened. Oh yeah. Sexton has both English and Irish origins. All right.
He did sound Irish.
Yeah. No, hey, casting was great. The actor did a fantastic job. Objects and later, a person maintaining the churchyard and doing grapes, so there might be an intention behind the, yeah, sure, guardian or bodyguard. Yeah, ZZ. But despite all that, fuck Sexton. And, I did love Mad Hattie's soul, like, the special episode had so many clever things, because the moment she paid for the amulet, remember, she doesn't get paid when it's for her.
Yeah, that was really interesting.
No, but she has to pay because it's for somebody else. And she's willing to pay when it's for somebody else. It's kind of a hint. I mean, it's a small compassion. And when I opened when Mad Hattie opened the amulet, I honestly thought it was going to be a photo of her. How arrogant I was. It was a picture of her daughter. When she said her soul, I thought, I mean, it's a double entrant. It was so beautiful that way. It filled my heart with love.
It's weird. We have death, but no life. Destruction, but no construction. Despair, but no serenity. Desire, but no discipline. But fed? Is that a misspell?
No,
but no accident. Oh, you mean destiny?
No, ZZ. Remember, even there's no God called discipline in any fucking religion, because that's not what we really worship. Jackie also had such kind eyes. Yeah, she was great cast.
She had these like crazy eyes.
No, she was beautiful. When she took interest in Sexton, I was like, shut the fuck up, you piece of shit. Go get her. Go get her, son. That's what I thought. And even the marbles and the death ritual was really funny. Because when you lose your marbles, you're gone. But there were just these smart word choices. And him trying to get to a god of death to save someone who he loves was also very good. So overall, man. So as ZZ would ask us, favorite scene, favorite character from Volume 2 and special episode?
In this Volume 2 and the special episode, I guess my favorite character was... It was always Morpheus, and also I really liked the Corinthian reappearing.
He was good.
Although he was in just a couple episodes.
He was the lead in Volume 2. And Loki, too. Loki was good. But my favorite character was actually Desire. I wanted more of them. And Despair. I like, my problem was I needed more of the Endless. And another problem I had was Delirium was so important in Volume 1.
Yeah.
And Volume 2, she kind of disappears.
So remember what Destiny tells her before she goes on her journey to find Barnabas. He says, "You will find your dog, and you will also find something else."
Mm-hmm.
I'm not exactly sure what else she found. Did you get it?
No,
what else did she find?
You know what that was? That was fuck that. We don't have time. We gotta end the season. 'Cause that's how I felt in Volume 2. Honestly, guys, am I the only one who thought like this should have been longer? And there should have been 3 or 4 more episodes. Like, hey, they should have had like 5 more bonus episodes to complete the story. My favorite was that. What was her name? The Corinthian.
Oh, Johanna Constantine.
She was really great with Orpheus, and here again, she's just a kinky woman. She has a special thing for messed up beings. I like the whole chemistry. Hey, but I like the chemistry. The actors carried it, but there should have been more scenes. Like, it was weird.
I also remember her dream. I knew she was messed up when she was having that dream of like the Basic Instinct stuff.
Yeah.
Like Sharon Stone. Yeah. She was about to like stab someone while having sex.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah, that was messed up.
Corinthian and she is a perfect couple. Like, I bet she's going to rip open Corinthian every time dream and tell him to wake up. No, but it was beautiful. No, because, hey, one of the things about dreams is we shouldn't be judgmental, right? It's all human. So anyway, shall we give a number grade, my man?
Yeah. For Volume 2 and the special episode, I would give it an 8.5. 8.5.
8.5? Man, that's solid. I'm going to give it an 8. I'm not going to give it an 8.5 because Season 2, Volume 2 itself would have been a 7 to me. But I felt like
with the special episode,
I felt like the special episode wasn't a special episode. It was like the perfect epilogue episode, and it just watching the special episode made me think about all the death things I've been talking about. That's why it completed the show for me. That's why I'm still gonna give it an 8.
Oh, Zezzy gives it a 9.5. Favorite scene would be the moment when Death fell in the water. It's connected with dreaming. Okay.
Kind of like Matrix, yeah. So JoeJinMovieSoAwesome gives Sandman Season 2, Volume 2, and the special episode. Wait a minute. 8.25. But what about the entire Sandman series? I think this is the end.
For the overall series, I think I could also give it an 8.5. 9, I feel it could be a little high, but
I'm going to give it a 9.
Okay, so you give it a 9. Okay, that balances out.
Yeah, because I felt Season 1 was better than Season 2, to be honest. And my only problem is, why is this ending? I need more episodes. And I thought Season 1 did a better job on being more comic book-like, where each episode is independent. So I just, like me personally, I don't see any reason why they couldn't have continued it, because, I want to praise the casting, too. The casting was perfect. Desire, despair, death. And listen, one thing I love about fantasy is it's just the perfect way to introduce African-American actors. Like black actors, because fantasy is, by definition, a fucking bullshit story anyway. So I thought they put it in really well. Unlike fucking Disney. But anyway, so JoeJinMovieSoAwesome gives the entire Sandman an 8.5. We highly recommend this.
Oh, no, 8.75.
8.75, you're right. For the entire season, I give it a 9, right? That's a good score, Zed.
So this is very good fantasy. If you like fantasy and fairy tales and those like 1001 Delights, Mythology.
Honestly, if someone ever makes John Milton's Paradise Lost as a TV series, I want this team to do it. The visual is so beautiful that in Volume 2, I want to give credit to Volume 2 where they used it sparingly. That made it even better. Because there was like, flashy universe. And then they're like, oh my God, but it's the human story that's going to warm your fucking heart, you little bitches. I'm like, oh shit, you're right. All the budget in the world doesn't matter. That's why 80s and 90s movie worked.
Mm-hmm.
They had $800,000 to make a movie. You don't need CGI. Good story and dialogue make story, baby.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, hey guys, that's our take on Sandman Season 2, Volume 2. We're going to take a short break and come back for our Let's Talk session.
We'll be right back.
This has been JoeJinMovieSoAwesome. I'm Joe.
I'm Won-Jin.
We'll see you in a bit. Bye, bye, bye. Squirrels, squirrels, squirrels. Won-Jin, why do you have that strap dot on? Why are these squirrels waiting to chain me on your wall again? What WTF?
Stay still.
Oh my god. This is worse than what happened in Family Guy.